ちゃんと来てるわね。
Alright, hello and welcome back everyone to another exciting episode of Legends to Azure. We are in chapter 1 should be, right?
これが
I'm guessing this will be the tutorial for the quest.
特務支援課が処理する支援要請ってわけだね。
ああ、基本は1日1回。どこまでやるかはこちらの裁量に任されてるけど、この緊急と書かれているものは必ずやっておいた方がいいだろう。
なるほど、合理的だね。期間が長めに取られてるものは次の日に回してもいいってことかな。
なあ、そうなるかな。
一応毎日チェックしたら提示された期間も変わっていくから、それと操作手帳をチェックすればそのあたりの状況も確認できるわね。
操作手帳というとエリーさんが時々書き込んでいた黒い手帳のことですね。
Come on, Noel.
基本的に操作や支援
Well, I guess it wouldn't make sense if the previous SSS to be oblivious about it. So it kinda, I can see why the newbies are gonna be the one to have questions.
そうすることで複数の案件を管理することが可能になるわけさ。あと先日オーブメントエニグマについての説明もフォローしてくれているんだ。
割と便利じゃないか。ま、いずれはそんな手帳も動力化されそうな気がするけど。
そうね、ティオちゃんからそういう研究もされていると聞いたことがあるわ。
そこまで動力化されるのはなんだか抵抗があるっていうか。
確かに紙とペンの方がしっくりくるのは同感だよ。
That's true. Even Lloyd, oh no, not Lloyd. Even Reen still uses book and pen.
これが支援課の基本スタイルだ。まずは端末に来ている支援要請を。
了解しました。
開けてのお楽しみだね。
An enigma to me. CPD headquarters requested that I give you guys a short lesson on how to operate your Enigma tools. Just in case you somehow forgot, you can find me in my usual spot, the customer service counter at Gen 10 Orbital Store, right off the center square. Spot the Secretary, 1st Investigative Division. A few days ago, the 1st Division's Intel network received unconfirmed accounts that Imperial Secretary Lecter Arundel had arrived in Crossbell. We request that the Special Support Section verify the authenticity of this information. Report to Police Headquarters for details. Myson Imelda Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Superior Mosquito, has been sighted in the downtown district apartment complex of Myson Imelda. We ask that the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. Please retrieve the key to the building from Imelda, the owner of the antique shop in the back alley. West Crossbell Highway Monster Extermination, a dangerous monster, Bubbly Scissors G, has been sighted on the West Crossbell Highway. We ask that the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly.
緊急2件に手配魔獣が2件ですか。エニグマ2の件はともかく、もう1件はかなり特殊ですね。
あのレクターって人がまたクロスベルに来ているなんて。
シュバルツオークションの時にいたあのとぼけたお兄さんだね。どう考えてもただものじゃないとは思ったけど。
He is far from ordinary.
彼についてのファイルを閲覧した。帝国軍情報局所属レクター・アランドール特務隊。帝国政府の二等書記官としての肩書きも持っているらしい。
情報畑の人間ですか。
政治的な工作もできるような情報将校みたいね。捉えどころがないのも高度な倒壊の技術なのかしら。
半分以上砂気もするけど、しかし帝国政府の書記官で軍情報局の所属ってことは、あの有名な鉄血宰相の腹心ってところなのかな。
He
そしてそんな背景までしれっと通じてるんだか。ああ、一家の情報によるとオズボーン宰相の懐刀の一人らしい。昨年宰相と共にクロスペルを訪問して非公式にハルトマン議長と会談したことが確認されている。
それは本人も言ってたわね。冗談みたいな口ぶりだったけど、 まさか本当だったなんて。
どう考えても一筋縄ではいかなさそうな人ですね。
面白そうじゃないか。となるとまずは市内での支援活動が優先ってわけかな。
ああ、手配魔獣が1件街道に手配されているけど、そちらは後回しにしておこう。ルバーチェの消滅から数ヶ月、そろそろ裏社会で新たな動きが起こっているのは確かみたいだ。
兵ゆえの動き、それから帝国政府の動きね。月末に開かれる通商会議もかなり影響していそうだわ。
通商会議というと
Ooh, trade
新
conference?
市長が呼びかけた首脳クラスが集まる国際会議だね。
ええ、ディーター・クロイス新市長、彼が主催する帝国、共和国、リベール、レミフェリアの首脳が一堂に会する西ゼムリア通商会議というのが正式名称ね。
まさか就任直後にあんな大規模な国際会議の開催を呼び
Oh, he's the new mayor, huh?
さすがは IBC の総裁を兼ねているだけのことはあるか。
直接お会いしたことはないですけど、ものすごいやり手って話ですよね。そういえばワジ君は新市長にお会いしたことがあるんだっけ？
ああ、推薦状をもらった時にね。いくら独立グレン隊とはいえ警察の部署への推薦状を不良少年にくれるなんてね。僕が言うのもなんだけど気前が良すぎるおじさんだよね。
いや、笑い事じゃないんだが。
おじさまはおじさまで、はっはっは、面白い子だねとか言ってたし。
おお、やってるみたいだな。
セルゲイ課長、
おはようございます。
ああ、そのままでいい。基本的にうちは放任主義でな。よほどのことがない限り俺の方からは口出ししないから。
は
理解のある上司ってわけだね。
そう言えなくもないんだけど。
課長の場合、理由の半分はめんどくさいからですよね。
分かってんじゃねえか。ただまあ今日は例外的に俺の方から指令がある。
Oh,
課長からですか？
ああ、一通り支援要請を片付けてからでいい。警察学校に行ってもらう。
警察学校に？
西クロスベル街道の途中にある演習場もある場所ですよね。
ロイドとノエルにとってはおなじみの場所だったな。こちらの準備が整ったらエニグマで連絡する。それまでは市内を回りつつ支援要請をこなしていくがいい。
了解しました。
ですが、一体どういう要件で？
それは行ってからのお楽しみってやつだ。そんじゃあな、また後で連絡する。
ノエルさん、非常に申し訳ないんだけど。
まあ好意的に考えれば俺たちの自主性と判断力を育ててくれているんだろうけど。
なるほど、さすがはセルゲイ課長ですね。
ものは言いようだね。で、早速街に出るのかい？
ああ、そうしよう。そういえばキーヤが日曜学校に行くって言ってたな。課長も出かけたことだし一緒に出た方がいいかもしれない。
そうね、3階に上がってキーヤちゃんに声をかけましょう。
okay. First things first. Okay, I like to do a sweep of everything, starting from the SSS building. You never know, there might be collectibles to be had. Second floor is the guys' room, right? Yep, this is Lloyd's. This is Randy. Part of the Belgrade unit's rehabilitation training right now. If my memory serves me right, they were given some of that drug during the cult incident. Right, they aren't suffering from any serious after effects, thankfully. It will take some time for them to get their senses and stamina back to where they were, though. Welcome to Chateau de Wazy. I know, hold the applause. Oh, this is some classy room. But seriously, it's like something you only see in a model home. It obviously took you no time at all to get settled in. The decor looks rather expensive and there's so much of it too. I asked an acquaintance of mine for a favor and hooked me up. I don't mind any of you dropping by unannounced if you ever feel the need to unwind. Speaking of which, how about we crack open the bottle over there to celebrate a successful move-in? How about we don't? We're still, on duty. This is Chief Sergey's room. The top floor is the women's floor. Oh, but I like to go to the rooftop first. Hey there, Zaid. Hanging out with Kope. You two always do get along. This is the police talk the SSS adopted, right? Good to see you again, Zaid. I get the feeling he's trying to tell us something. If only Tio or Kia were here, then we'll be able to understand. Never been good with dogs, but I did manage to get used to Zaid eventually. I don't think I've ever met this black cat over here, though. Oh, his name is Kope. We're pretty sure he's been here since before the CNS moved out. Aw, how cute. This is so exciting. I didn't realize joining the SSS came with the kitty privileges. I take it you're a fan of them, Noel? I'm sure you two will have plenty of fun together in that case. Oh yeah, we should feed Kopi, You think so? He looked pretty full to me. The chief must have given him something to eat before he left. Aw, that's kind of a letdown. Don't worry, Noel. We can bring him some fish next time we catch some. Okay. So, next chapter, you mean? I think he has something to say. Too bad we don't have Kia or Tio. This is Tio's room. She's still taking care of business out in Le Mans State, right? Yeah, the Epstein Foundation have her and Jenna working in one of their research labs. State law revision have made it easier to expand the Orbital network, so that's what they've been assisting with. I cannot say I understand all the details, but it sounds like they're keeping busy. I just hope she can come back soon. Well, here's my room. I don't really have much to decorate with, so sorry if it looks a little bit bare bones. I'd call it more tidy than anything. Indeed, it's exactly what I would expect of someone like you, Noel. So, about the stuffed animal over there. Oh, that friend and I share matching pairs of plushies. I brought it with me from the CGF barracks. You did, huh? Honestly, it kind of helped pull the room together. Glad you think so. I'm still not entirely adjusted yet, but even so, it's good to be here.
Kia? キア？確か今日は日曜学校があったはずだろ？出かけなくてもいいのか？
あ、うん。もう待ち合わせの時間かも。みんなもお仕事に出るの？
ええ、よかったら一緒に出かけようと思って。あら、日曜学校の予習をしてたの？
そんなとこ。キーヤちゃん偉いな。日曜学校の予習なんて私はほとんどしなかったかも。
僕はどちらかというとほとんど授業に出なかったかな。下手な神父に教えられるより自分で勉強した方が効率いいしね。
ワジ、あのな。
キーヤちゃんに悪影響を与えないでほしいのだけど。
パパたちがお怒りだ。あれ？ワジ？
どうしたの？
さすがクロスベルはいろいろ進んでいるなと思ってさ。それより出かけないのかい？
そうだな。キア、一緒に出るか？
ちょっと待ってて。お待たせ。
よし、それじゃあ行くか。
キーヤちゃんと一緒なら裏口から出ましょうか。
What, you want me to take her from the back exit? Why? Ah, this is from the previous attack.
これって
いつの間に。
あれ、支援課の裏口ってこんな感じでしたっけ？
へえ、いかにも工事中って感じだけど。
あ、そっか。ロイドたちは知らないんだ。ロイドが出張した後、工事の人たちがやってきたの。課長が呼んだみたいだけど。
そうなのか。昨日は気づかなかったな。しかし課長、一体どういうつもりなんだ？
何か理由があっての工事だと思うけど、いずれにせよこっちの方は通らない方が良さそうね。
ああ、1階の玄関から出よう。
So I always start the beginning of chapter exploring the city, so I might end up cutting most of this out. Hey there, SSS. But you told me you kids were starting back up again. Huh, where's the redhead and that kid with the orbital staff? The both of them still have some business they're taking care of. Ah, okay. And these two here must be your newest members. Sergey filled me in on what arms you prefer, so let me know if you see anything you like. Very considerate of him to lay the groundwork for us. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, all the weapons anyone could ever need. Go ahead and take a look. We don't have a lot, don't we? So maybe later. Thank you, sir.
Oh, 遅えよ。パン屋の前で待ち合わせだったろ。そろそろ授業が始まるよ。
ごめんごめん。
やあ、リュウにアンディ。相変わらず元気だな。
いつもキーヤちゃんと仲良くしてくれて。
お久しぶりです。へへ、久しぶりじゃん。キーヤから聞いたけど、支援課また始めんだってな。
ああ、おかげさまでね。いろいろパワーアップしているから楽しみにしててくれよな。
言うじゃんか。今の兄ちゃんたちだったら遊撃士と同じくらいは認めてやってもいいかな。
Whatever, kid.
だからリュウ、偉そうだってば。
Yeah, you're so rude.
さすが支援か。子供にも大人気みたいだね。
あれ、そっちの姉ちゃんたちは
見かけない顔ですね。そういえばティオさんにランディさんもいないし。
2人は用事があってまだ戻ってきていないの。こちらはノエルさんにワジ君、支援課の新人さんたちなの。
よろしくね。
おう、よろしくって。あれ、そっちは男なのか？なんか女みたいな顔してるけど。
ちょっと。
どうだろうね。君が女だと思うんだったらその通りかもしれないよ。
だからワジ、子供を惑わすんじゃない。それより3人とも急がなくていいのか？
そうだった。それじゃあみんなお仕事頑張ってね。
ああ、キーヤも頑張れよ。
車には気をつけてね。
よーし、そんじゃモモンチに寄ってくか。うん、急ごう。
元気な子たちですね。
西通りに住んでる子かい？
ああ、もう一人は住宅街に住んでるんだけどね。さてと、俺たちも仕事を始めよう。とりあえずそこのオーバルストアと警察本部には寄るとして、できれば市内も一通り回ってみた方がいいかもしれない。
なるほど。
そこまで大げさなものじゃないけど、意外な情報が入ってきたりするから巡回も大事だったりするのよね。
しばらくしたら課長からエニグマに連絡が入るだろう。それまでに市内で気になる場所に行っておこう。
了解しました。
それじゃ行こうか。
Bright skies, gathering storms. Oh, there you are, Lloyd. You brought some fresh faces with you, I see. Yeah, these are the two newest members of the SSS. Nice to meet you, I'm Noel Seeker. Wazy Hemisphere. Pleasure's mine. Incidentally, I hear you and Lloyd have known each other since you were little. I'd love to hear what he was like in his early days, if you don't mind me asking. Oh, you bet I don't. I got a story or two about him that will shock the pants off of you, believe me. I never should have introduced you to. You're done plotting my future embarrassment. We get back to business now. But we're going to show us some how to use our Enigma 2 ornaments, right? Oh yeah, sorry, slipped my mind for a sec. Let's begin. As I'm sure you all know, you're now using a brand new model of battle ornament, the Enigma 2. It's a direct upgrade from your previous Enigmas, manufactured courtesy of the Epstein Foundation. The biggest difference it has from the old models is the center slot. The quartz that goes there is referred to as Master Quartz. They're the ones with the patterns engraved on them, right? Exactly, you cannot miss them. Master's Quartz differs from regular quartz in that it has the potential to develop and grow. By defeating enemies while it's set in your Enigma 2, it will gain experience and become more powerful over time. Wow, it sounds almost supernatural. Yes, it's as though the Master Quartz itself is actually alive. So I assume we're in a bit of a lecture on its underlying principles or something. Nah, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no researcher. I just know the basics of how it works. Maybe grow wasn't the right word though. You can think of it more like you're drawing out the hidden power inside the quartz. Anyway, I can at least explain the essential of using your Enigma 2s. Not so much of a theory, but the real-life practical know-how. Before we get to that though, here, this is for you. Oh. So this is a Master Quartz. It certainly feels different from regular quartz. Are you sure you don't want us to pay for this though? Don't worry about it, the CPD provided them to me for your training specifically. By the way, Master Quartz cannot be synthesized at normal workshop, and they cannot be mass-produced either. The few we do have were shipped directly from the Foundation. Basically, we're only able to sell one Master Quartz of each type, so handle yours with care. I see, so they're pretty rare then. Do you have any tips for us before we use them in the field, Wendy? Sure, first, could you all equip your Master Quartz for me? It doesn't matter who uses which, let me know once everyone's set. Oh, and while Master Quartz do have elemental types, their slots have no restriction. In other words, anyone can use any Master Quartz. Okay. Pixie. Raise arts attack when battle begins. Roll. Raise speed when battle begins. Alrighty, you've all got a Master Quartz equipped now, good work. What's next, Wendy? Nothing big, you just need to get some live practice in you so you can see how they work for yourself. You mean you want us to use them in actual combat? Sure do. I know you and Noel already have some experience, Lloyd, but humor me anyway. Worst case, you get some extra practice in. That sounds fair enough. Do you want us to focus on any particular location or a specific number of battles? Not really, I'll leave the who, what, and where of things up to you. Just win one fight without turning tail and running away, that will be enough. I think we can manage that. Well, Lloyd, any idea on where we should go? One of our support requests involved clearing out some monster in my son Imelda, didn't it? We could kill two birds with one stone that way. Good idea, it'll be a lot easier than heading toward the highway. Great, sounds like you've got a place in mind. Oh, and before I forgot, I've got one more quartz for you to take along. What's this for? Just another little gift from CPD headquarters. If you set it on a normal slot, you'll be able to use a brand new art for the Enigma to analyze. Knowing is half the battle, as they say. Try it out in combat and you'll see what I mean. I hear you loud and clear. Without T around, we'll need to rely on arts and items to analyze enemies in the meantime. Right then, take care out there. Wouldn't want you to slip out of the training mission, am I right? And don't forget, you can come back to tune your ornaments or synthesize some new quartz whenever you want. Welcome to Genten, this is the customer service desk. Oh, you guys are Wendy's friends, right? I'm happy to know that we just received some new Enigma covers. If you bought one, I can swap it in for you at this counter whenever you want, free of charge. I'll always be right if you need me instead of be a stranger, okay? Oh, that's kind of expensive, isn't it? I'll wait until I'm a little bit more rich. Hello there, and welcome to Genten, the finest orbital store in all of Crossbell. Our store carries the latest and greatest in orbital technology, complete with top-notch after-sales service with any applicable purchase. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll see. Let's see. I wonder what happens here. This is the old Rivachi compound. It should be totally empty by now, though. Hey, you, what are you up to over there? Who are you? I run real estate agency in Crossbell City. The state government co-signed this property to my firm. As such, I oversee its management. Now I'll have to ask you that you refrain from trespassing on the premises. I don't want any trouble, you see. You transfer custody of this building. Come to think of it, I recall my grandfather mentioning that this would happen. The government considered this place too big of a powder keg to leave unattended, seeing as it was owned by the mafia. That makes sense, I suppose. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. We're from the CPD and came down this alley as part of our patrol. You're with the police? Well, my apologies then, and thank you for going out of your way to patrol this area. So what brings you here? Were you about to do routine inspection of the building? Well, as it happens, we've actually decided to put the property up for sale soon. You're selling the whole compound? Yes, a number of businesses have expressed an interest in taking occupancy for some time now. One requested to negotiate today. I came to meet with them, in fact. There are business interested in moving into a building once controlled by the mafia? That can't mean anything good, can it? Or taking that into account, of course. But considering the size of this building, the upkeep costs are astronomical. We have no reason to turn down anyone who's willing to take off our hands. Real estate is a business like any other, of course. We're just going to sell to the highest bidder, no question asked. Sure, but I'll still like to know who that bidder is. We'll just be in the way if we stick around, though. Let's get moving. Yes, let's. Okay. Yeah, welcome. My, look at what the Ellie cat dragged in. It's the SSS. Yeah, it's been far too long. It's good to see you too, Imelda. You're as energetic as ever. I wish, from where I'm sitting, things have been boring as sin lately. Rivachi has been shut down, and you lot have all been away on break too. Even my information broker on the Orbital Network's gone and closed up shop. Information broker on the Orbital Net? She must mean Jonah. I guess she isn't too happy about him going back to the Foundation. Oh, but what's this? I see a couple of unexpected faces there with you. Might you be the newest batch of the SSS recruits, perhaps? A member of the CGF and leader of Street Gang? There's a recipe for some intrigue. Oh wait, how did you... It's sounding to me like you don't even need an information broker. Who said I only had one source, my dearies? What a fascinating old lady. By the way, I have a little something for you. Think of it as a welcome back gift. Here, take it. A key. Yeah, that's right, Buttercup. You can use it to enter my downtown property, the delightful Maison Imelda. Alright, I remember seeing that name on the side of the dilapidated old building. Hey, it's not dilapidated. In fact, it's so lovely that a swarm of monsters couldn't wait to set up house there. Still, I won't complain if you feel the urge to evict them. We only came here because you put an extermination request for the place. This is starting to feel more like a thinly veiled demand, actually. No one's twisting your arms, but I know you'll do it anyway. Have fun, boys and girls. Ooh, it's still as expensive as ever. Wait, exchange? Oh, okay. I'll still prefer to exchange on IBC, if you wouldn't mind. There are a couple of things that I want to check. Is there a book? Oh, there's at least newspaper on sale, right? Hello there, welcome to Southworld's General Store. I've been stocking up on more Mishi-related products lately to meet customer demand. Go ahead and take a look if they pique your interest. Mishi merchandise, huh? I bet you will be ecstatic, without a doubt. Yes, this one. Steam Mishi bun, huh? Why not? I'll buy one. Oh, also, battle scope. Thank you. I will explore in my off time. I will visit some location that I think will have quick event. Well, bless my soul, look who's back in town. You have a picture, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. It's been a while, hasn't it? I don't know if I should call you Michelle or Michael. Or Mikael. It most certainly has. Good job handling that rest in Altair, by the way. We couldn't have done it without Arias' help. I think we have you to thank for that. Looking well, Michelle. How have you been? Why, thank you, sweetie. I'm in top form. Though we're up to our knees in work now that the golden bright era of the Crossbell branch has come to an end. Yeah, that makes sense. It looks to me like Arios and the other racers are doing a good job picking up the slack. Well, we're no strangers to being short-staffed. We'll manage one way or another. We don't call you bracers allies for the people of nothing. No matter how busy you are, you guys never offer a word of complaint. Guilty as charged, though I could say the same about the SSS. You four have been busting your behinds all... Hold on now, is it just me or do you have some new faces? Alright, these are our latest additions to the SSS. Noel Seeker, transfer member from the Crossbell Guardian Force. Wazy Hemisphere, I would like to think my name is an introduction enough. Ooh, that's quite a sensational pair of recruits you've got on your hands. An active sergeant major of the Guardian Force and leader of the downtown district Testaments gang. Their experience must be invaluable at the SSS is back and kicking. But are you sure you can rely on them when push comes to shove? I am. It's true that we all have very different backgrounds, but that's been the case for the SSS in day one. Good answer. You've grown a lot since the first day you stepped through our doors. Best of luck out there, boys and girls. It's a pleasure to work with you again. By the way, Arias had to book it to Vermiferia at the moment. He got back from Altair. The Grand Prince up there is coming to the conference at the end of the month, so he's helping him prepare for it. I guess there's no rest for the Divine Blade of Wind. Well, he's not the only one, honey. Pretty much everybody's busy getting ready for that conference. You're right, even the CGF's been preoccupied with reassignments and rehabilitation training. I guess you weren't exaggerating about how strapped for manpower the guild is. Not in the least, the void the Stella and Joshua left behind was much larger than expected it would be. Our workload is utter insanity right now. Arios and the gang might be skilled, but there's a limit to everything. That is certainly true. Anyhow, we're going to be swamped for a while, and I don't see it getting easier anytime soon. So every little bit of SSS does help, thanks for that. Yeah, likewise, here's hoping we can all manage. Nobody's here, huh? Oh, there's this too. Currently under renovation. It's closed, and what's with this Imperial Fishing Club business? Last I recall, this was the Crossbell branch of Fisherman's Guild. You remember, right, Lloyd? Have you heard anything about this from the other members? No, I've been busy all summer. The only thing in my rod's been catching lately is dust. The place is locked too, so it looks like it has. We'll have to swing by later if we want any answers. think of it, this Jesus statue is always kept in impeccable condition. Someone must visit it quite often. Should we offer a dish over here? I didn't realize feeding Jizo was part of the SSS official duties. Well, it's not like we're always doing it. It does make for good cooking practice though. That's really thoughtful of you guys. Wazy and I should probably hone our skills in the kitchen too. Let's bring some supreme dishes over whenever we have them. Is the IBC open? IBC open, but nothing to do. Excuse me, you'll need an authorization card to use the elevator. Bit unfortunate, but sure. This one's locked. What about the news? Okay. Okay. What about grandfather? No reason to have to release them. Okay. Ha.
まあ皆さん
皆さん、お姉ちゃん。もう職場でお姉ちゃんはダメだって言ったでしょ。
レベッカさん、お疲れ様です。
ご無沙汰していました特務支援課再始動ですね。早速支援要請を始めていらっしゃるんですか？
ええ、新メンバーもいますし、市内を回りながら一家の要請を受けたんですけど、エマさんはどちらに？
そこの会議室でお待ちですよ。一家からの協力要請なんて皆さんも出世されましたねなんだか感慨深いです。
いや、そんな
無理難題を押し付けられなければいいけど。
もうワジ君、
とにかくエマさんから話を聞いてみよう。
頑張ってくださいね。
Alright, sure. Are you Detective Emma?
来ましたか、バニングス捜査官。
どうもエマさん。その説はお世話になりました。
一家での研修のことであれば世話したつもりはありません。あくまでダドリーさんの指示に従っただけのことです。筋は悪くありませんが、一家への誘いを蹴って支援課に戻ったのは理解に苦しみますね。
Excuse me, bitch. That's none of your business.
いろいろあった。確かにロイドさんだったら他の部署も欲しがりそうですよね。
まあいいでしょう。早速本題に入ります。ここに来たということは手伝ってもらえると考えてもいいのですね。
ええ、なんでもレクター・アランドールがクロスベル入りしているとか。
一家ではそう掴んでいます。ですが残念ながら未だ確定できていません。
それはどういう？
所在が確認できないということでしょうか？
そもそもクロスベル入りしたというのが不確かな情報なんです。それらしき目撃情報はある。だが足取りを追おうとするとカゲロウのようにぼやけてしまう。おそらくこちらの動きを察知して捕捉を逃れているのだと思います。
なるほど。
とんでもない人ですね。
まあ、お兄さんなら そのくらいはやりそうかもね。
そこであなたたちにレクター・アランドールの滞在事実を確認してほしいのです。本当にクロスベル入りしているのか、それとも何らかの偽装情報なのか。可能ならば帝国軍将校ないし帝国政府の書記官としての身元確認も頼みたいと思います。
わかりました。
ですがどうして私たちに？
以前あなた方は彼と何度か接触しています。それにかけてみることにしました。
なるほど。エリートの割には意外と柔軟な対応なんだね。
仕方ないでしょう。人手を割けば捕捉は可能ですが、下手をすれば外交問題になりますし、それ以外の案件も抱えています。ダドリーさんがいらしたらあなたたちには頼まなかったのに。
そういえばダドリーさんはどちらに？
昨日の夕方、通商会議の警備の打ち合わせでリベール方面に向かいました。戻るのは明日になると思います。
そうだったんですか。
お忙しそうですね。
ですから彼が帰ってくる前に何とか片付けておきたいのです。どれだけ出張で疲れていても引き受けてしまう人ですから。
なるほど。
確かにダドリーさんならそのくらいはしそうですね。
わかりました。引き受けさせてもらいます。とりあえずどのあたりでレクター大尉が目撃されたかわかりますか？
そうですね、真偽は定かではありませんが、裏通りのあたりで見かけたという情報があります。
裏通り、旧ルバーチェの近くですか？
それっぽいじゃない。
わかりました。早速調査に入ります。
よろしく頼みます。私は一課で待機しているので、報告の時は受付で呼んでください。それでは失礼します。
ずいぶん一課の研修でお世話になったみたいね。
ああ、態度は厳しいけど今節丁寧に教えてくれたよ。なんていうか生真面目な人なんだと思う。
そんな感じですよね。
まあそういうお姉さんほど癒しを求めているものだけどね。今晩あたり飲みにでも誘ってみようかな。
とにかく当たりをつけてレクターさんを探してみよう。まずは裏通りからだな。
ええ、行き。
おお。Arkansas, it's been a long time since we last set foot in here. It has. I wonder if Ilya and Rikia are doing well. Well, I didn't realize you two spend so much time smoozing it up with celebrities. Is it really okay for us to just waltz into theater like this? Why, if it isn't Detective Bannings and Miss McDowell from the SSS. It's so good to see you both again. Are you here for a personal visit? Actually, the SSS is back in operation starting today. We were patrolling the city and decided to stop by. We're not bothering you though, are we? No, of course not. No bother at all. The troop is currently taking a break, so please feel free to stay a while. I'm sure Ellie and the others will be delighted to see you. Thank you very much. Wow. Is something wrong, Noel? Well, no, it's just I can't believe how much clout the SS has. She's right. You think they'll have the red carpet roll out for you at Arkansas? I guess I cannot entirely deny it. Been quite lucky to forge such a wonderful connection here in Crossbell. Yeah, we're kind of celebrity ourselves. Where can we found Oh. You wouldn't believe what Sully did next. Hey, cut it out. Not in front of Rix, yeah? Oh, Ilya, you really shouldn't pick on her so much. Things are as lively as ever here, huh? It looks like they're on break right now. Is that Ilya Platier? The Ilya Platier? And those other two must be... it represents my favorite little guy. Oh, hello, SSS. Hey. Long time no see, everyone. We're sorry if we interrupted your break. Oh no, not at all. It's been ages since you last stopped by, so go ahead, make yourselves at home. And while you're here, could I trouble my favorite little guy for a nice, warm reunion, huh? No thanks, I'm good. You're not fun. You don't have to hold back with me, you know. Or maybe you prefer Rixia pressed right up against you instead. Ilya, quite being such a sleazebag, really. I see your troubles haven't changed, Rixia, though I cannot say I don't sympathize. Fate has in it for us, it seems. Still, it's great to see you again, especially after all this time. I hope you'll continue looking out for everyone here at Arkham Seal. Here's that actress who made her debut during the anniversary festival performance, right? Don't you live in downtown district? I think I've seen you around the neighborhood before. Yes, I do. Pardon me if I'm mistaken, but would you happen to be the leader of that street gang? Hey, Wazy Hemisphere at your service. Oh, you know him, Rixia? Come to think of it, the SSS seems to have some few extra additions to the cast. Right, these are our two newest members. I'm Noel Seeker. I transferred into the SSS from the Guardian Force. My younger sister friend and I are big fans of yours, Miss Platier. Oh well, thank you very much. You and Mandy haven't returned yet, unfortunately. It'll just be the four of us for a while. Ah, I see. Looks like you found yourself some pretty kooky characters. I like them. Well, I don't think they're even half as kooky as you, Ilya. You performers are a lot more casual than I imagined you'd be. And even more beautiful than your photos give you credit for at that. I thank you. You know flattery will get you nowhere, right? But enough about that. You have been quiet this whole time. Step up and introduce yourself, Missy. Okay, I get it. I'm Sully Attrade, the Insistent Troop. It's nice to meet you. Same here, Sully. How have you been, Sully? You have some nerve talking to me. Don't think for a second that I've forgotten about what happened back then, you hear me? Still hasn't let that go, huh? Back then. From what I heard, our favorite lady-killing detective grabbed Sully from behind and... No, it wasn't like that. She was running away. He was only trying to apprehend her. Excuse me? Look, I know I wasn't being a saint back then, but that doesn't give you the right to grope me. Grope? Wow, sounds like he really got a handful. Good on you, Lloyd. No, I didn't mean I... Oh, what a delicious drama. Let me have a bite too. I couldn't possibly miss out on something like this. Ilya, please, don't make this worse. Don't make this worse than it already is. More than night, the guiltier I look. You really know how to dig your own grave, don't you, Lloyd Benning? In any case, it's good to have you back. The SSS has already done so much for us. Please visit us whenever you like. Second, you'll always get a warm welcome here. Not to mention Rixia's rehearsals have been more thrilling to watch than ever these days. Wow, really? I imagine she offers a selection of choice for you sleeping around in costume affairs. Wazy, that's one of the appeal, yes, but lately I feel there's been a certain sharpness to her movements, both on and off the stage. She never seems to get tired either. I'm guessing you've improved your sleeping habits? Well, yes, I suppose so. But that's it, huh? I never realized. Leave it to Ilya to know her performance inside and out. It's true there hasn't been as much work recently, so I have more time to relax. If Ilya can sense that just from the way I move, she really is amazing. You're one of the hardest workers I know, Rixia. Just remember to get enough rest, take a moment to yourself every now and then. I will. Thanks for always looking out for me, Lloyd. Arkham Seal seems as busy as ever now. I'm sure it won't be a bother. We'll try and stop by from time to time. Feel free. You're always welcome, as long as we're not in the middle of performance or rehearsals. That means that things are probably going to be ramping up in the near future. Oh, why is that? Is something special in the works? That's on a need-to-know basis only. You'll see what we're cooking up when it's good and ready. Look forward to it. Will do. We'll have to follow up on that sometime. How do we fast track? I don't think there's gonna be any event here. Yeah. The residence of Representative Campbell, leader of the Republican faction, yes. As I heard, all Diet members involved with the cult were removed from office. True, but they never found anything that linked them to Representative Campbell. He does seem to have some kind of relationship with Heiyue, but there's nothing illegal about that on the surface anyway. So in other words, he's still corrupt, just not in the same way as the rest. That reminds me, Ellie, aren't you friends with his daughter? Yes, Carla and I went to Sunday school together. For her sake, I was relieved to find out her father wasn't connected to the cult. No kidding, I'll be heartbroken if my friend had to learn something like that about their own dad. Anyway, we don't have any business here, so let's not go bothering right now. Shall we move on? Grandfather? No. Where is grandfather? Oh, grandpapa. Oh, weird. Where is grandpapa? There might be an event here. Yes. Oh, well, look who it is. It's been a while, Mr. Grimwood. That it has. I've been told the SSS temporarily suspended operations. Yes, but today's our first day back. We thought it would be only right to stop by and say hello. I see. And it seems you even got yourself some new members. That's just splendid. So you must be the famous Grizzly Grim everyone's been talking about. I just might find myself in dire need of your services someday. Is that right? Very well then. Let me see. I should have some business cards around here somewhere. Wazy, you're supposed to be here as a police officer, not a future client. Well, in the case it ever happens, Mr. Grimwood will be the right person to turn to. Oh no, I didn't mean to imply anything. I was only playing along. I suppose more formal introduction is in order. My name's Ian Greenwood, licensed lawyer and head of this firm. I look forward to working with all of you again, ladies and gentlemen of the SSS. Likewise, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Greenwood. I may be stopping by more often to consult with you in the future. I hope we can count on your advice when the time comes. Of course, feel free to stop by whenever you like. I'll be more than happy to provide you with my expertise should the need arise. Good. We don't have much time left. I just need to visit the bread guy. Hey, if it's my pal Lloyd. Hi Oscar, long time no see. How's work? As you know, same as usual, neat, bake, repeat. Still, it's been a while since you and a baby face of yours last waltzed in here, huh? Where you been? Out vacationing at Michelin or something? Come on, do you really think I have the time or mirror for that? I told you the SSS was going to be on hold while I trained with the 1st Division, didn't I? Huh, did you? Must have slipped my mind. Here, let me make it up to you. Think of it as a way to commemorate the SSS getting back together. Is it your latest creation? Wow, it smells amazing. And it looks delicious too. Yeah, it's fresh out of the oven and it's just as fluffy. If you don't love it, I'll eat my hat. Just make sure to buy more if you actually enjoy it, okay? I'm sure we will, Oscar. Thanks. Okay, we just have to go to the downtown area in Rokuchi. Oh, we actually haven't visited. But there shouldn't be anything here. Yeah. I just have to visit one guy. I'm pretty sure we'll have an event. You guys. It's been a while, hasn't it? Since the cult incident, if I'm remembering right. It's nice to see you again. Have you been well since returning to the Saber Vipers? Yeah, I guess. They said the reason I kept picking fights with Wall and the others was because of that drug. The guys made sure I wouldn't forget it either. I got my ass whooped pretty good as punishment. You did, huh? At least they forgave you. Wazy, so it's true, you really did join up with the cops. Because of you, that Walt. Walt? Did something happen to him, do you know? I guess the least I could do is warn you, seeing as you did help me out a few months back. Walt's been 10 kinds of pissed off lately. If you value your life, stay away from downtown. Is there a particular reason he's so upset? Yeah, he's standing right next to you. Sure, the Testament haven't caused any trouble since the cult incident. Was it ditched downtown district and climbed to the pig pen? He didn't even bother selling things with Walt. That's it. In other words, Walt's angry that his rival left him behind, is that right? I understand how he feels, but is that really Wazy's fault? Lovely. There's nothing lovely about it, you broccoli-haired bastard. Do you even realize what you've done? It's your fault if Walt hardly ever shows up at Ignis anymore. That's his prerogative. And I'm exercising mine by working with the SSS. The problems of the Saber Vipers are no concern of mine. You have no right to point that finger at me. In that case, get the hell out of my sight. Don't blame me for what Walt do if he catches you here, Wazy, or any of you. I think that's our cue. We'll just be leaving now. That might be for the best idea. Goodbye, Dino. Yeesh. I mean, you are welcome to join me as well. Damn it, no more chess here. There's always something shady about this place. I see Jingo is running the counter as usual. The shop has connection to Crossbell City Black Market, right? Rumor in the CGF was that you could buy weapons and ammunition here. Well, for what it's worth, this shop will cut you a more honest deal than most in the underworld. But the owner, now there's a woman you wouldn't cross twice. That's one way to put it. Anyway, we shouldn't linger around. If we have business here, let's get it done and get out. Welcome. How many in your... Wait, Wazy and the SSS too? Did you just welcome us? This place becomes more like a legitimate business by the day. How are you holding up, Abbas? Doing well for yourselves? No complaints. It's good to have you back. Why not make yourself at home while you're here? So, Wazy, how are you liking the special support section? I suppose it's a good fit after all. My chief and colleagues are pretty lenient. They'll even let me work as casually as I please. I don't recall us letting you treat this job like an all expenses paid vacation. That's right, Wazy, even as an associate member, you're still part of the police, you know. Listen, this is just the way I do things. You should all take a lesson from me and loosen up a bit. All that stiffness can't be good for your joints. You are unbelievable sometimes. It would appear that you're already fitting in. I see no problems in that case. I mean, with this guy's nothing but problems. How did you do it, Abbas? Oh, actually, I've been meaning to ask. Was everyone at Tasman really okay with Wazy joining the SSS? I've been curious as well. Didn't it come as a surprise when your leader decided to leave you for the force? Whether or not we approve is of little consequence. What Wazy says goes, no exceptions. That didn't answer the question. Abbas has the patience of a saint. Well, he was definitely a bombshell, but we all came around after taking it over. All of us have our reasons for being here, whether it's to stick to our parents or get away from a broken home. Wazy gave us a place to belong, so if he's choosing a new path, we will support him every step of the way. As a matter of fact, this is a good chance for us to start learning how to look after ourselves. We've made a lot of strides since our days of doing nothing but fighting. Managing Trinity has helped us mature. Still, it does get lonely after here without Wazy. I can see now. I respect you guys' positivity about this. To be fair, I already been leaving Abbas in charge with Testament for the most part. With or without me, I'm sure they'll manage to keep on just fine. And there you have it. Special support section. We'll leave Wazy in your care for the time being. No need to worry about us. Wazy, focus on your current work instead. Way ahead of you, Abbas. I'm inexperienced in serving and protecting the public, so please be gentle with me. We could just leave you here at Trinity, you know. But we won't. Welcome to the team yet again, Wazy. And with that, that concludes our first pass of exploration here in Crossbell. I'm gonna do a second pass of exploring where I talk to every single one of the NPC. When we come back, we are going to Nihon Imelda and also do the other quests that we have to do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoy. Until next time, bye.